Oh, hello, my lovely Geminis. I am Joella, and I'm going to be doing your reading for March 2020. So I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. I'm going to be incorporating a little bit of astrology in with your reading. Hopefully this works and you enjoy it and you get something from it. If you're watching this reading and it's not resonating with you, please feel free. There's so many other great tarot readers on YouTube. Please feel free to go watch those readings. Maybe they'll resonate with you, and check back with me for April. Please, if you do, if you haven't yet, subscribe. Please subscribe below. Like, share with your friends. I would love that. And please remember that this is a general reading, so if you do want something more tailored to you, we can schedule a private reading, and I can do those over the phone or via video. So you could be sitting on your couch, not having to leave your home. You could be sitting with a glass of wine or a cup of tea or whatever. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Pretty easy peasy. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get started here. Boy, there's just some cards flying out here. I'm going to adjust the camera. All right. Probably not going to need that pencil. Okay, so first, before we start, I'm just going to remind you, some of you may already know this, but Mercury is in retrograde until March the 9th, and because Mercury is your ruling planet, you've been really affected by this Mercury retrograde, more so than many others. You're in a really busy sign, Gemini, like a really chatty sign. You've been sending like lots of texts. You like to send lots of texts. You do a lot of networking. You email a lot. Yeah, so you've really been feeling this Mercury retrograde. So if things haven't been quite right for you, or things have been kind of going wrong, like messing up, technology tends to mess up a lot right now. If you've been planning a trip, please leave a little bit early, because delays can happen at this time for everybody, but more so for yourselves, that there's more of a chance of that happening with you. Communication issues. So, I'm doing this reading during Mercury retrograde, so please keep that in mind. I have been having my share of technical issues with some of the other signs readings, so yeah, I hope that we can get through this with no issues. All right, so the first card I'm going to draw is for March the 4th, okay? And, ooh, Prince of Wands. So, while retrograde isn't quite over, it affects listening. It affects your, like I was saying, your communication. So, this Prince of Wands, this could be somebody who, in your life right now, who's very charming, who's very confident. This even could be you. You're very, Geminis are very charming, and they love to communicate. So yeah, this could very well be you. You're very adventurous, but yeah, just expect that perhaps that charm is not going to work so well on Wednesday, March the 4th. So try to hold off on any serious matters. You know, don't be discussing anything that's been bothering you or anything that could be life-changing with somebody or with a job. Hold off on that. Hold off on that, please, until after the 9th, if possible. Okay, and if it's not possible, then be very gentle and maybe bring it up to whatever this issue is. Maybe bring it up to your significant other or your boss, and maybe say, you know, can we talk about this? Maybe make an appointment to talk about it at a later date, or maybe just can we think about this for a little bit, and then we'll go more into detail maybe next week. Okay, so March the 4th is not a good time to bring up any issues or anything that you've been wanting to talk about or bring light to. Okay, even though you are very charming, that day in particular, do not do not bring up any issues with anybody. So next we're going to be going to March the 5th. March the 5th, your lover planet Venus enters into your home sign in luxurious Taurus. So, what card are we going to? Let's just take one of these cards out here. Oh, wow. I keep drawing this card today. 3 of Pentacles, which, you know, 3 of Pentacles stands for teamwork and planning and stuff like that. So, what's the 3s? So this, for March the 5th, like I was saying, Venus enters into your home sign of Taurus. And, you know, family members, you have a tendency, and everybody does this, to communicate through text messaging and emails, and but right now it's better if you can maybe give that person a call rather, or because things can get lost in translation. This is also a good time for, you know, getting together with loved ones. So maybe invite someone over for a drink, you know, to talk and just kind of have some leisurely, maybe play a game of cards or do something fun. Right now you're juggling a lot of different things at once, which can create a little bit of jealousy issues. So I think that's where this team player thing, or this team card, comes in. So there's more than one of you. Perhaps, you know, for some of you it's going to be friendships. So maybe, you know, maybe you normally just invite this one person over a lot, and there's a group of friends who hang out. And maybe it would be nice if you included some other people in that as well. Maybe there's one person who's feeling who you've kind of got the vibes from, where they're feeling a little bit left out. And, you know, this would be a good time to include them, because jealousy issues can come up at this time, all right? So you need to almost reassure some of those friends that this friend or loved one, that, you know, that they're important to you as well, and kind of throw a little bit of attention on them as well. Okay, so let's draw another card for your next big day. Is Tuesday, March the 9th. And this brings a full moon in Virgo. So this is turning your attention back to work again. Oh, isn't that funny? I got 2 cards, but I'm just going to keep shuffling here. And there we go. So we got the Prince of Swords for this card. And Prince of Swords can be very direct, incisive, logical, knowledgeable. So, like as I was saying, you know, this full moon is turning your attention back to work. And March 9th, this can cause, this full moon, you're going to be feeling a little bit competitive and maybe a bit envious towards your coworkers. And this Prince of Swords, I really, I think what it's saying is like, you know, this stands for being direct and logical. So it's not like, you know, you shouldn't be so direct right now. You should kind of hold back. You know, you are feeling like you are feeling a little bit of jealousy and expressing these thoughts at work right now probably isn't the best thing, okay? So really, the best revenge right now is living well. So, you know, if there's something bothering you at work, just stop sulking and start making things happen, you know? It's not good to be talking to others about other people or really bringing attention to your concerns right now, because you are going to be coming across as being a little bit jealous, okay? All right, Gemini. Okay, so let's move on to Tuesday, March the 10th. That's the next big day. So this Tuesday, March the 10th, Mercury goes direct, and then your busy ruling planet moves into Pisces on March the 16th. So yeah, there's not really much going on March the 10th. So just know that finally Mercury goes direct, and all those difficult issues, you know, like the jealousy that you're feeling yesterday on the 9th, that is going to kind of subside, and you're going to be thinking more clearly. So Pisces enters into your ruling planet on March the 16th. So let's draw a card for that day. So this is the Two of Swords. We drew the Two of Swords. And so this can represent blocked emotions, avoiding things. This transit has left you kind of feeling like dreamy and in your head. And in the past, you may have been, you know, like possibly the previous week or the beginning of March, you may have had some blocked emotions, and you may have been avoiding your loved ones a little bit because of Mercury retrograde, because you know that your communication wasn't as it should be, and you your charming self, you just weren't your charming self. So March 16th, you're getting back in the swing of things. You know how to break hearts, and you're not afraid to break them. But you've also been thinking of, like, this day you're going to be thinking more about your partner and how what you can do for your partner. You're feeling a little bit more emotional right now, like on the 16th towards your partner. But thankfully, your charm and your assertiveness will help you come up with, or will cause you to come up with some really interesting ways to show your partner how you really do feel about them. So now's a good time, March 16th, to make some plans, something really intimate with your significant other for some of you. That's what you're going to be wanting to do. So maybe make some plans for Friday night, just the two of you go out for dinner or something. All right. So that brings us to March the 20th. So big things are in store for you this Aries season, which begins on March the 20th. Two of Pentacles. This can stand for flexibility and fun, and your social life is thriving during this time on March the 20th. You might have to actually practice saying no to some people, because you're going to be getting a lot of invitations. And there's also going to be a lot going on in your life. So you can't expect to be to go to everything, because then other things are going to fall to the side. Maybe you have some things going on, other projects that you have to work on. But buckling down right now will be well worth it in the long run. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles, yeah, it stands for flexibility and juggling. So yeah, you're going to be definitely having to turn down some invitations this week, or the weekend of March the 20th, so you can get some other things done that you've been working on that have deadlines. Yes, you may have some deadlines. Some of you may have some deadlines that you need to meet. So don't be afraid to turn down an invitation or two to meet those deadlines. It'll be well worth it. Okay. Let's see here. So your next big day is Sunday, March the 22nd. Saturn enters your humanitarian Aquarius on March the 22nd. You're going to be wanting to work hard to achieve your goals. Okay, yeah, and here's the Wheel of Fortune, so this makes sense for, it's kind of a little bit blurry. I hope you can see that. I'm not surprised. If it is blurry, I'm really sorry, guys. Star Mercury retrograde. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, there it goes again. I don't understand what is happening. Okay, we're just going to have to move on, move forward. So, Wheel of Fortune, stands for destiny. Things are moving quickly. It can stand for a personal vision. So, March the 22nd, sometimes the best things you can do for your community is to work hard to meet your goals. So something, maybe there's some of you are going to be doing something to better your community. Perhaps that was one of the, for some of you, that was what you were needing to turn down some of the invites for, the previous week, because you need to, you want to get this done. You don't want to disappoint people. So it's important right now to take time to map out your schedule so that you can do it all. So you can get done everything that you want to get done. Because this has been really important to you, whatever this project is, or get together, or whatever you're planning. It doesn't even have to be, I'm trying to get this card to come out a little bit clearer. It doesn't even have to be like a big project. It can just be possibly like gathering some people together in your community or friends, some sort of a celebration perhaps that you've been wanting everything to go smoothly. So that is the end of your reading for, sorry guys, that's the end of your reading for March 2020. So hopefully you've taken a pen and you've written down all of these important dates so you know what to look for. Feel free to watch this as many times as you want. I'll most likely be keeping it up for the next month, and it'll be accessible for the next month, maybe longer. I haven't deleted any of my other readings yet so far for 2020. So yeah, if this, remember this is for March, so right now it's probably not going to resonate with you. That's why it's important for you to write down these dates and what to look for, okay? If you want something, like I was saying, if you want something a little bit more focused on you, please feel free to contact me, inbox me, and we can set up a private reading. And yeah, so I wish you guys all the best in March, my charming Geminis, and I'll see you for your reading in April. Mwah! Love and light to you all. Bye-bye.